Hello learner, welcome back to my channel Learn with Krishan. Today we are going to learn about the bar graph. Bar graph is also known as a bar chart also. Simple bar you can say. Now let's start. First of all, I will tell you we are going to use the matplotlib library for creating a bar chart or bar graph in Jupyter Notebook, or you can use a PyDroid app also as per your requirement. So first of all, let us understand when you say bar, what is coming in your mind. Sometime this will come in your mind. Okay, this is an example of simple bar. Secondly, a chocolate will be also an example of a bar if it is in the form of bar, and the iron rod which is in the form of bar, also an example of bar. So these all are the basic example of your bar, but the same time if you are going to generate data, or if you are going to plot or draw the data using Jupyter Notebook, you are also following the bar graph. So let us see. The bar graph is nothing, okay, the chart or a plot, right, that represent the category of data. See, this all the examples are rectangular bars, okay, using different height. A chocolate is having a less height compared to this first bar, and the third bar is having more height compared to all these first two examples. So let us see. First of all, if you will generate a bar using Jupyter, then you can see this type of output you will get it. So you can say these all are the example of bar. You can easily identify. Second example, here you can see there are multiple number of bar are available. One bar is in a blue color, another bar is in a orange color. So you can see these types of bar you can generate using Jupyter Notebook. Now let us understand the anatomy of bar graph. The entire area of bar is commonly called as chart area, bar chart area, and in that bar chart area we are generating bar on x-axis. This line is denoting x-axis, and this line is denoting y-axis. On this two axes only we are going to plot the data, right? At the top of this x-axis and y-axis the title will come, which is called as a chart title, and inside this x and y axis we are plotting bars, right? So this area, x-axis area and y-axis area, including the total chart, bar chart, is called as a plot area. This is only the area where you are going to plot your bar. Apart from that, there will be a x-axis label. If you are going to give any name to the x-axis, for example country name and city name, student, class, percentage, average, anything, whatever data is belong to, you can put the name. And this is the y-axis label, percentage, right, greater than this value, less than this value, population in lakhs, in crore, in Arab, okay, like that you can give it in a y-axis label. Sometime when there are a multiple number of bars are there, then we are displaying a small box inside the bar. That box is denoting the color or identification of each bar, is called as a legend or legends. So you can see the y-axis and x-axis are having this ticks marks, okay, x-axis is also having and y-axis is also having, they are called as a ticks mark, axis ticks marks. Apart from that, if the bar is generated using some grid line, right, these lines are everywhere. Once you will give a line, everywhere this line will come. So these all are called as a grid lines. So hope you are having sufficient knowledge and sufficient understanding about anatomy of bar chart, or this is applicable on all other like line, like pie, like everything. It is applicable. This anatomy is applicable on all. You can see this is an example of a pie chart. It is applicable on the pie chart. This is an example of a line graph. It is applicable on line graph. And if you give a some continuous data without any gap, this is called as a histogram. But all this legend, x-axis, y-axis, x ticks, y ticks, chart area, plot area, grid line, chart title will be same for all this graph. Hope you are having sufficient knowledge. Let us enjoy. Now you can see, enjoy with the question. This is my first question. I want to ask you, can you tell me what is this area called? Yes, dear student, this area is called as a chart title. Got it? Now second, I have a question. Can you tell me what this area is called? What is this area denoting? Yes, dear student, this is called as a chart legends. Now see, there is a line, dotted line or simple line can be there in between the graph. Can you tell me what it is called? Yes, dear student. Yeah, this is called as a chart grid line. See, the bar chart are having gap. Every data will be plotted after a certain number of gap. You can easily see by your eyes. This is called as a gap. Next thing, this area is for y-axis, this area for x-axis. So can you tell me, dear student, what we will write it here? Yes, we can write it here, x-axis and y-axis at the same time. What it is called? Yes, dear student, this is the x label and x-axis and y-axis of your chart. Apart from that, you can see these lines are available. Can you tell me what is these lines? Yes, dear student, they are called as a chart y-ticks. Same time it may be available on x-axis also. So the bar generated inside this box or inside the particular area, what it is called, dear student? Yes, this is called as a chart plot area. And finally, the entire area of your bar is called as a chart area. This area where you are really plotting, that is called as a plot area, and the entire area or entire page, right, that is called as a chart area. Now you are having sufficient knowledge, basic knowledge of a chart, bar chart. Now let us jump to draw a chart using Jupyter notebook. So let me start the Jupyter notebook. Now you can see the Jupyter notebook is going to start shortly. Before that, I will tell you, you have to make sure that you are going to import this library while creating a bar. Import matplotlib.pyplot is the most important library which is used to draw a bar, line, pie, histogram, scatter, or any other box plot you can draw. Now secondly, you have to import numpy if you are using array, or you have to import pandas if you are using data frame or CSV files. Now the Python programming will provide a bar function, bar function, which you can use with the help of matplot.pyplot library, and you can plot the data, x-axis data and y-axis data. This is x-axis data and this is y-axis data. Now I hope Jupyter notebook started. Let us have a demonstration of a small practical. Now we are on the Jupyter notebook home page. We will click on the new, we'll click on Python 3. Now the window will open. This area is for writing your all code. So now let's see. So I told you we must have to import pandas as PD. Let us import numpy as np, and the same time we will import the most important data visualization library, which is import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Now all the imports we are having. Now let us what we want to display on x-axis. Let us get a data for x-axis. I am going to use here simple list. So I'll write it here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want 5 bins, 5 bars to be generated, and on that bar what data I want to plot, that data I will write it. For example, on 1 I want to plot 12, and for 2 I want to plot 24, for 3 I want to plot 5, then 6, then 25. Got it? So the same number of data and number of x-axis and number of y-axis must be same. Now let us see how to use the function plt dot bar bracket open. We'll write it x data comma y data, and let us show the result plt dot show. Plt dot show is a function used to generate the bar in a result. Run the program and you can see your output has appeared here. This is the way you can generate your bar in your matplot. Yeah, so you can see matplot matplotlib lib. So this was the error. Yes, you can see the size. This is the by default size 640 multiplied by 480, and you can see a bar graph got generated, right? X 1 2 3 4 5, you can see 1 2 3 4 5 is coming, and Y it is coming on 1 it is 12, it is in 24, it is 5, 6 and 25. So the data which we want to plot will come on Y, and the information related to data what we are going to plot will come on X axis. So hope you have understood. Now you can see this area, this border, black border is a plot area, and the entire area you can say that is the chart area. And here you can write your title. So far there is no title. You can write it X label, Y label, and you can set this 1 2 3 4 5 as your own choice. Category also you can define any, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or a country name can be given India, China, okay, Japan, Australia, America, like that you can give. So this is the simple example where we have generated the bar where the values are 1 2 3 4 5. If you want to give any different type of value, for example I want to give DELHI Delhi, another value I want to give China, okay, any, just this is just an example only. Next value I want to give as a India, and another last value. Yeah, we are having 5 data, so we'll give 5 value. Suppose next value is Australia, and the next value is AMERIC, America. Again, if you will run this program, see something is missing here. Yes, a good programmer will always find the error and solve the error quickly. See this type of axis also can be defined by you. These are nothing, these are ticks only. You can see ticks. Are able to see? So hope you have learned the bar. If you have any doubt, please you can type it in a comment box. We will continue with all other features of the bar in the next video. Thank you for watching. Please share it if you like. Thank you everybody.